China next, and a major investigation has been launched following outrage on social media that there are reports that fuel tanker trucks that transport toxic chemicals are also being used to carry cooking oil and other food products, and the trucks are not properly cleaned out in between. Well, I spoke with our China correspondent Stephen McDonnell earlier and started by asking him how this news came out.
Well, it came out in state-run media here, and that in itself is quite interesting because in the past, the Communist Party's media outlets have been accused of covering up scandals like this, and this time it's been published. But once one, Beijing News reported it, well, China's Central Television followed. They're accusing these companies of what is, almost the same as poisoning ordinary people. And just think about it. I mean, it just defies belief, really. There you have a tanker truck. One day it's being used to transport toxic coal oil, and then the next day, without cleaning it out, you're going to pour cooking oil into that same tanker truck, and what, you think that's okay? And according to one of these reports in state media here, it's been so widespread that this was just an open secret in the industry. People all thought, they're just cutting corners, what have you. And this is what's upset so many people. If it's so known about, how can this have continued for so long?
Are there not laws that say it would be illegal to do that? In other countries, there probably are.
Well, the problem is there are no regulations saying that a tanker truck has to carry any one material, and they can, take something one day and something else the next. Now, presumably, that involves some heavy cleaning if you're going to be, you'd want to give it a good rinse out, wouldn't you? I imagine if you ask an ordinary Chinese person in the street, they would say, forget about letting them do that. If you're taking food in a tanker truck, you can't be putting toxic materials into it. Not today, tomorrow, or ever, because cleaning it out will never be good enough. But I suspect, there will be changes as a result of this. As I say, a lot of anger on social media about it, a lot of pressure on local governments, a lot of pressure on these big grain companies here, state-run grain companies. All manner of inquiries have been launched, and there's bound to be quite a significant overhaul of that whole industry as a result of this scandal.